It is super fun. So we're going to add things like this. Now, this is a trick. They are trying to fool you. If you are fooled, then you're not necessarily a fool, but you may be. Now, what do you want to do here? Your heart's desire says, well, we'll just add y to the top and bottom. Is that allowed?
No.
Why not?
Because it doesn't have like the same factor as A does. It doesn't have y in it.
Okay. That is partially y. Let's think of an easier problem. Excuse me, we do not throw things in class. Please see me after class. Is 1/2 the same as 2/3?
No.
But I added 1 to both sides. It's not the same, right? 1/2 is that much. 2/3 is that much. They're not the same. So you are not allowed to add to the top and bottom. What are you allowed to do? You are allowed to multiply. Because if I multiply by 2 on the top and bottom, I get 2/4. What does 2/4 look like? Looks the same. So you are allowed to multiply by the top and bottom. You are not allowed to add to the top and bottom. So what is our least common denominator here? It is actually the following. X times x plus y. You can only multiply. So if I multiply this by x, I must multiply the top by x. If I multiply this by x plus y, I must multiply the top by x plus y. Question?
Oh, why couldn't we do like add the x to the other x, make it x squared?
We will. That's exactly what it is, right? X times x is x squared. X times y is xy.
Wouldn't it be easier?
You still have to multiply both of them by x. Okay. So your denominator, and we'll leave it this way because you actually don't have to multiply it out, is that, what's the numerator? A times x plus a times y plus b times x. And that's your answer. Not bad. How about this one? Now, you might get confused because these look a lot like your adding like terms problems, right? If they want you to add like terms, they will say add like terms. If they just want you to add the fractions, they're going to say add. So here we are asked to add. In fact, there are no like terms. So I must find a least common denominator. What is the least common denominator? If you can't see, move up. Thank you. It's the least common denominator.
Least common denominator?
Yep. Okay, so it has m in it, right? So everything needs an m. What else does it have to have in it? Kara? X. Yeah, I was wondering how long you were going to last.
I'm just sitting there.
Just enjoying
Not even.
Algebra 1.
Yeah.
So our least common denominator is mx. So each term must have mx on the bottom. So overall, we have xm on the bottom. Then I multiply these out. There are no like terms. There's no collections of the same letters. So that's it. Sound like a plan? Moving on, much like a cow would move, we are going to have additional word problems. Woo! Why do we like word problems? We don't. But why are they actually useful? Because that's how you actually use math in real life. It's the word problems. Nobody's like 3 plus what equals 7. Who cares? The answer is 4. Really, when you encounter problems that require math, usually they're in word form, and then you have to address them. This is real life, right here. Are you ready? Ready for real life? You ready? Are you ready?
I can't
Not ready. Okay, got it. The average of the first 90 numbers was 4. Okay, here we go. X plus 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 X. Oh, I actually need this. Plus X plus. Do I have to write out all 90?
Yes, I'm kidding.
No. It's 90x,
Dang.
right? Divided by 90 equals 4. So if I add up all of those numbers, 90 times x equals 4. Now what does this tell us? This tells us that we can assume that all of those first numbers are 4. Because these cancel. So if the average of all of those numbers is 4, we can pretend like all of those numbers are 4. Now, the question is, the average of the next 10 numbers was 6. So what can we assume those numbers are? 6. Then, what was the overall average? So here's what I'll have to do. If all the first 90 numbers is 4, then I'll have to add 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus... Do I have to add all these? No, you multiply by what?
4.
90. Because there's 90 of them. Plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6, 6, plus 6, plus 6, plus 6. Right? There's 10. The first 90 numbers was 4. The next 10 was 6. So, how many numbers do I have total?
Oh.
What's 90 plus 10? 100. Right? We're writing 4 times 90 because I don't want to write out 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 90 times.
Yeah.
In the same way, we can write out 6 times 10 because there's 10 6s. And this will give me the overall average. So I don't have to write out every single one of those, but I could. Right? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 90 times, plus 6 plus 6 plus 10 times, and divide that by 100 to get the overall average. But we are going to be lazy, and instead we're going to write 4 times 90 plus 6 times 10 over 100. That equals our overall average. What does that equal? Well, 360 plus 60 over 100, which is 4.2. Okay, so multiply by the number of occurrences you have, and that will save you time. And that is problem set 52.